Okay, today we're going to learn side stretches. Again, let me show you where we're headed with these briefly, and then I'll show you how to get there. Eventually, you're going to put your both hands behind the head, and you're going to be lifting the leg and lowering it. Notice the brisk pace. It's not too fast. It's not too slow. I'm not throwing my limbs anywhere. It's controlled fluid motion all the time. And this controlled fluid motion concept, we'll work a lot on that in the intermediate session. But for now, your task is to just learn the form. That's the most important thing right now. We're going to tweak it in sessions to come. Okay, and here's how to get there. First of all, we're going to slightly jackknife our body, and by that I mean I can see my feet. I'm not exactly a straight body. My feet and my upper torso are a bit like a jackknife. And I'm going to keep my legs straight, and I'm going to take my other arm, instead of putting it behind my head, I'm going to anchor my body, because what we're trying to do is to keep the entire body quiet. And what I mean by that is, instead of moving around like this as we're working the legs, we're keeping it nice and quiet. It doesn't move at all. Just the part of the body that we're moving moves. The rest of it stays stationary. And in order to do that, you're activating your core. You see how each exercise is really working your core in a different way. It's marvelous. So for now, let's keep this hand here. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit, great. But if you're going to put your both hands behind your head, make sure you do it in such a way that your body maintains that quietness. Okay? So our first exercise is the up and down. So pointing the foot up, and now flex the foot as you come down. Point the foot coming up, flex the foot coming down. Make it a nice fluid motion. No stops and starts. Nice. And down, and up, and down. Keeping that leg nice and straight. Then we're going to do leg circles. So keeping the foot pointed all the time. Nice small circles, the way we did with our leg circles on our back. Just do 3 to 6 repetitions, and then the other way. Again, keeping that body nice and quiet, and breathing. Breathing, good. And the next one is bicycles. Just pretend you're working a bicycle with this leg. Keep the foot pointed all the time. Breathing. And the other way, keeping the body nice and quiet. That keeps the core working, getting stronger all the time. Good. Now we're going to do what we call the inner thigh lifts and circles. So we're going to take this top leg and rest it on the mat. And we're going to point that foot on our lower leg, and we're going to lift. Do a couple lifts. Let's do 5 of them. 1. Breathing. 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to do circles, just little tiny circles. And in the beginning, it's not going to feel like a circle at all. It's probably going to feel like a square or a triangle, and that's okay. That's good for the beginning. And the other way. As you do this more and more and become more flexible, it becomes a circle. Good. Good. Okay. And our last one in the series is called the lift, and you're going to love this. Eventually, let me show you eventually where we're headed. I'm going to take a nice big inhale, and on my exhale, I'm going to lift the upper torso and the lower torso. And I'm going to inhale down and exhale up. Okay? But let me show you how to get there. I'm going to take this hand, instead of keeping it here, I'm going to anchor my body here. Nice big inhale, and exhale up. Inhale down, and exhale up. Let's do one more. Inhale down, and exhale up. Keep it up for just a moment, and relax. Great. So I'll see you in the next video where we're going to learn the saw.